March 19th, a word in season to the weary by Brother Bakht Singh. And Elisha said, I pray thee, let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 9. Let us see how God prepared Elisha to be his faithful servant. First he had to be just pouring water on Elijah's hands. See 2 Kings chapter 3 verse 11. Such a task is more profitable than studying PhD or any other degree. Many who study hard to get their degrees are full of doubts. They may study well and learn much, but they remain weak in faith. When the Lord called Elisha, he had been engaged in the hard task of plowing with 12 yoke of oxen. 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 19. So Elisha could have thought he was now wasting his time, just pouring water on Elijah's hands. Elisha was to be given a heavy task by God, because there were many false prophets in the country, and other bitter enemies of God's interests, like Jezebel. Even though there was much urgent need, the Lord did not commission Elisha till many years later. By serving Elijah, Elisha had to learn divine order, subjection and humility. Other sons of the prophets came to be taught and went away satisfied with new knowledge and understanding of the scriptures. But Elisha was not satisfied with this. He went on ministering to Elijah with a great longing in his heart to become an effective and fruitful servant of God. At last in 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 9, near the end of Elijah's life on earth, Elisha found an opportunity of asking a favor from Elijah. He did not ask for popularity, or worldly gain, but for a double portion of the spirit which Elijah had, because he wanted to be God's faithful and fruitful servant. We must be careful not to have wrong motives in our hearts, even in serving the Lord, because the devil will try to put them in us, so that the testimony of Jesus may be dishonored, and confusion be brought into the churches. You can always tell false prophets by their love for money. No matter what their income, they will never be satisfied. They will be constantly hinting or making some kind of reference to their need in order to extract money from people. You must be careful when you come across such people. There are some preachers who claim to have the gift of healing. They advertise themselves in attractive posters to give wide publicity to their gifts of healing. At the same time, they adopt all kinds of clever devices to get money from the people. May the Lord protect us from all such men. The moment we entertain in our hearts love for money, the devil will lead us into some place where we can get plenty of it. If we have a secret love for popularity, Satan will attract us to people who flatter us, and thus we will go astray from the will of God. Satan has power to make our own hearts deceive us. Our constant prayer should be, Lord, remove all unworthy and wrong motives from my heart and make me a spirit-filled servant of thine, whom thou canst use anytime, anywhere.